What's up YouTube, Charmin here coming at you with a brand new video. A few days ago I decided to try and play a game called Helldivers on PS4, and I have to say, wow, my mind is blown. This game is an indie top-down shooter with a Starship Troopers feel that was developed by Arrowhead Game Studios and published by Sony Computer Entertainment. The game features cross-buy, cross-play, cross-chat, and cross-save with PS3, PS4, and PS Vita. So you can buy it once and play it everywhere with all your friends on multiple different platforms. Helldivers can be played by yourself, but it's not recommended if you wish to survive higher levels of difficulty and endless waves of enemies, or you can play it locally or online with up to 3 extra friends, creating an amazing 4-player unforgettable co-op experience. Every time you enter Helldivers, you begin on your ship. This is your main base of operations where you can perform many tasks at 5 different key locations on the ship. The first location is your main galactic campaign terminal, which you can use to travel to other star systems and planets. From here, you can also select which missions you want to pursue, see what rewards are offered for completing a particular planet, make recommendations on a mission you wish to pursue if you are on another player's ship, and even keep track of how the galactic war effort is going against a particular enemy force. Your next location is your encyclopedia station, which you can use to better your knowledge on military tactics, field training, strategic goals, and general galactic information. This terminal will also be your key source of information on all 3 of your current enemy forces: the bugs, the Illuminate, and the cyborgs. Under these 3 sections, you will not only find your enemy's description, but you will also find your enemy's damage, resilience, and armor levels, along with their weapon type and even some helpful tips on how to defeat them. Your third location is the multiplayer terminal. From this terminal, you can find and join your friends or other players that have open slots in their squads or who are currently engaging in an ongoing operation. From the matchmaking and friend screen, you will see the mission's name and difficulty level, the enemy and environment type, which objectives the team has currently completed displayed by a check mark, and even the current team's location on the map marked by yellow arrows. Teams on the ground that throw out an SOS beacon will be displayed at the top of the list because they are currently in need of player support, so expect to drop into a hot zone when selecting a mission from the top of the matchmaking list. Now let's move over to the armory terminal, where from here you will be able to customize your Helldivers helmet, armor, cape, and even gender. From this terminal, you can also customize your weapon attachments or unlock new ones, use research points to improve your stratagem's abilities, and even evaluate which perk best suits your playstyle. As your Helldiver levels up, completes missions, or finds new samples along a planet's surface, you will unlock more gear, weapons, stratagems, research points, and perks, all accessible and customized via the Armory terminal. And lastly, we have the Hell Pod. The Hell Pod station is used to begin every mission by dropping down onto a planet's surface by the use of a shock-absorbing tube that breaks the atmosphere at extreme velocities only to crack the ground, where they open to reveal the Helldiver or their cargo. But this is not the only purpose for a Hell Pod. Before you jettison from the ship, you will have the opportunity to select your kit loadout and see a top-down view of the mission map with your objective locations and even your extraction point marked by a gray circle with an arrow pointing up. From this screen, the squad leader, aka server host, can select the drop zone for the squad to land on. Every member of the team can also see every cursor movement the squad leader is making on the map in real time. This provides the squad leader with the opportunity to talk with his or her team using the game or party chat system to communicate and discuss a detailed battle plan with the team. The squad leader can use this tactic to demonstrate the complete route he or she wishes to take from points A to B to complete the entire mission before the team ever hits the planet's surface. Once on the planet's surface, you will have to act fast by using your radio via holding down the L1 key and punching in different keystrokes with the D-pad to activate your stratagems and call down any additional equipment you wish to use on the mission. Equipment players will usually call in first tend to be things like LMGs, personal shields, drones, jump packs, vehicles, extra ammo, and even sometimes a revive aka reinforced stratagem if the incoming hell pods happen to fall on a squad member. Each player can select from up to 4 stratagems to take on a mission, and they can be used at any time as long as they are not on cooldown or restricted by a one-time use per mission ability, so use them wisely. There are even a few objective necessary stratagems that are given to every player and will not count against the 4 that you select provided you have the objective which requires them. Examples are missions that include minesweepers or even nuclear hell bombs. SOS beacons and reinforced stratagems also will not count against the 4 you select. Players will always have access to these 2 stratagems regardless of their mission objectives. During missions, Helldivers will not only have to be on high alert watching out for enemy movement, incoming hell pods, and friendly fire, but they will also have to keep a close watch on their ammo count. If a player reloads their weapon before it's empty, any remaining rounds in the weapon's magazine are discarded and cannot be used. But on the other hand, reloading a weapon before it's empty also allows for a faster reload, so you will have to quickly decide how to manage your ammunition for each specific situation. Squads should always move and work as a team. This is your key to survival, and always be aware of your surroundings because again, friendly fire is on, and if you shoot your teammates, they will take damage and they will die. If a teammate goes down, he or she can quickly tap the X button before they completely bleed out to attempt to stand up and get back in the fight. Injured down teammates can also be assisted by other teammates to stand up immediately before they die simply by pressing the X button one time on the down player. If you find yourself in the injured down position fighting for your life, don't panic. There's a lot you can still do to help yourself and your team, like providing self-aid, moving closer to your squad so they can provide you with buddy aid, shooting your secondary weapon, throwing grenades, and even quickly using your radio to call in and use stratagems. Just because you're down doesn't mean you're out, like this example here. From the start of the mission, we were set up for disaster. I dropped us way too close to one of the objectives and we were met with opposition immediately. We were still trying to call in our equipment via our radios when Deathhead and I were overran before our equipment even hit the surface. Wei Fei Hung, on the other hand, makes a fast judgment call, getting his distance and calling on his Shredder missile stratagem, and then throws the beacon onto the objective all while taking damage. Wei Fei Hung realizes he too will not survive his attack. After he's down, he quickly uses his radio again, punching in 5 precise keystrokes on the D-pad to call in a reinforced stratagem before he dies, destroying the objective and saving us all. This is just one prime example of the fast-paced, action-packed, quick decision-thinking multiplayer action that is Helldivers. This was just a brief gameplay look and review into what Helldivers is, and after playing this game for many hours, I would have to say this game is the #1 reason to buy a PS4 today. In fact, in my opinion, if nominated, Helldivers should win Indie Game of the Year 2015. This game does everything right, from cross-buy, cross-play, cross-save, cross-chat on PS4, PS3, and the Vita, to the tactical, action-packed, single-player, cooperative gameplay and decision-making, level progression, character progression, and item unlocks, free updates, expansions like Turning Up the Heat and the new Masters of the Galaxies expansion, and best of all, this game even has complete replayability with ever-changing, randomly generated mission objectives and map layouts for every planet. This game is a must-buy, and I hope you all will enjoy it. So enlist today, join the Helldivers, see the galaxy, meet interesting people, and shoot them. Helldivers is currently $19.99 on the PlayStation Store and worth every penny. I hope you will truly enjoy it as much as I have. And if you enjoyed this video or you found it helpful, then please don't hesitate to like this video, comment below, and join the Charminati today simply by subscribing to my channel. I also will be retweeting some comments from you all under the hashtag Charminati on my Twitter, so please feel free to use the hashtag as much as you want, and don't forget to follow my Twitter to stay up to date on all my YouTube updates. I'm Charmin Xoff, thanking y'all for watching, and as always, y'all come back now, you hear?